last night I watched your Lindemann video. And so, of course, I had to transcribe some of him, too, as I went along. I'm going to pop that into my diary this morning, and then I go to get on with my retreating. But I want to tell you that I think you folks are all so magnificent. You are my heroes. I admire what you've accomplished, and I admire your vision, and I admire your fortitude and your patience as this little drama of free energy drama, or maybe it's a big drama, this QEG drama, unfolds at what seems to me to be a turtle pace. But even though the old turtle seems to be dead in the water at times, I suspect that huge things are happening. And I think it's really exciting to be a part of this drama. It feels like a privilege to me. Hi, I'm Wilhelmina on Vancouver Island, off the west coast of Canada, and this is the summer of 2016. Say, have you heard about free energy? It's time you did, because everyone is talking about it. Free energy is what's going to take the place of fossil fuels. Do you mean solar energy? Nope. Wind? Nope. Well, sort of. But the free energy I'm talking about is way better than solar and wind. It's a zillion times better. Where does this free energy come from? We're swimming in it, breathing in it, and soaking it in through our pores. The space between the stars is jam-packed full of it. So is the space between the atoms in our bodies. Free energy is everywhere, and it can't have a meter put on it. It's ours for the taking. How much pollution is this free energy going to make? Zip. What's it going to cost me? Zip. Is it safe? Definitely. Are you sure there's enough free energy to go around? There are a lot of people on this planet. I'm sure. Where can I buy a free energy machine? You can't. Not yet. But it won't be long now. I've heard that the free energy field is full of scam artists, shysters, and sleazebags. It is. How is the man on the street to know who to believe? You can believe me. You can believe me when I tell you that there are now a number of good-looking free energy devices coming along. You can believe me when I tell you that the most promising one to date is called the QEG, the Quantum Energy Generator. You can believe me when I tell you that today, now, this QEG, although it's still in the developmental stage, can draw out enough free energy from the void to keep itself running without any conventional power coming into it, and it can put out enough standard electricity to power an average American home. You snooze, you lose, folks. There's a reality show going on today that you don't want to be missing out on. What's happening is round one in the duel to the death between free energy and fossil fuels, and you'll be sorry to sleep through the whole match. It's time I told you the QEG story, so you can wake up to what the heck is going on these days in the real world, a world that matters to you a whole lot. Hi, it's Wilhelmina, and I'm back same day, 23rd of August, 2016. And here's Hope's letter that she wrote me, maybe 6 weeks later, because I was away for a while and we weren't in touch. End of June, June 24, 2016 is her letter. So much to catch you up on is the title of it. Dear Wilhelmina, there's so much to catch you up on, so grab a coffee or tea and get ready for a pleasant read. It was only after Val and Jamie arrived, and as I mentioned, they'd spent the winter in Pennsylvania, after they had arrived and started to settle into Morocco, that I realized just how worried I had been about them this whole time. Things are so much better with all four of us together, nourishing each other's souls while we press forward with this project, up with free energy. This time, it was as though they were just able to glide into Morocco in absolute peace. After a few days of resting and going to the beach, the whole team was up and running again, answering emails and bounding forward. I would say our level of getting things done has increased exponentially. There was one morning when I wasn't quite awake yet, so I was dozing off on the couch waiting for my coffee to finish brewing, and I could hear the conversations going on around me in our new office/home. It's a big space, and we've got all our computers and desks set up. We now sit in the same room and do our online work and make phone calls. It is fantastic. She wrote that all in capital letters. She says, my beautiful Tavon has been on phone calls for weeks, organizing a proper shipping account and trade route for our company here so that we can easily get parts imported to us. One of the toughest things to figure out is customs, but we've been lucky in this area too. And then in the sidebar, I'm reading from where I've posted it onto my Wilhelmina's Diary website. In the sidebar, I've got a picture of Tavon on the beach. He's got a bright green t-shirt on, great big toothy grin and his sunglasses. He says, I didn't realize you could even haggle down freight costs. So Tavon is laughing as he recalls the story of how he managed to get $800 knocked off of some shipping costs on some equipment being sent in. So back to the letter. Because we are a humanitarian organization, we do get special breaks in the tax prices that are charged for imports. And just in case we needed extra help, we've got some good friends here that work with us and have family members who work in the customs office. Relationships are so important, it makes all the difference in the world. At the moment, most of the project work is still on the computer and the phone as we wait for our equipment to arrive from the US and also from China. But in the meantime, we've got a new upstairs in our own lab that we are getting ready for what we are calling the grand build. The best part is I've been chasing everyone around with my video camera and I'm filming it all. I'll be putting together the clips on a little mini-series called QEG Real World so we can show everyone just how this is done. But also, we want to show everyone how we are a real family, doing this for the people with a whole lot of love and engineering genius. Brackets, I can't help it, I'm just so proud of these beautiful men in my life. They are. There's a lot of engineering genius there. So she carries on. Before they left the US, Jamie spent a lot of time with his manufacturing partner Matt at Turelco, making sure things were all set and ready for when we finished the QEG. The good news is there is a steady amount of interest from builders who are building QEGs, as Turelco is still selling QEG cores and kits to builders. Then we got the greatest news. They are making a bi-toroid transformer for us. This is one of the parts that we need to finish the QEG and get it to self-running. So in the next few weeks, all of our equipment will arrive, and we will put everything together in our lab. And we'll be filming and sharing everything. First, we will rebuild the QEG from scratch. Then we will tune the QEG to increase the power. Then we will use the bi-toroid to convert the power into watts. Then we will use the watts to power the motor. Then we will set up the mini QEG next to the big QEG and use the mini and other pieces of equipment like flywheel and other transformers to run experiments that will increase the QEG power output from 5 kilowatts to at least 10 kilowatts or more. That's Greek to me, but it probably means something to somebody. During this time, the students who have QEGs will bring theirs into self-running mode, and all the QEGs will come online at the same time all over the world. Finally, Hope says, in the meantime, we made our first visit together as a family to our community center, and Mom and Jamie got to meet the clan of humanitarian world changers that Tavon and I have been working with. Mom got so emotional when she met everyone and saw with her own eyes all of these beautiful people that were using the community center. Mom will write soon too. Currently she's resting from a recent dentist visit, bad tooth infection. Lots of love from all of us to you, my dear friend. Until next time, Hope. And I say to you, until next time. But I've got another letter from Val too, coming right up. Bye for now.
If you're looking for quantum energy generator parts for your QEG project assembly, Terelco can help.
First time this machine goes in resonance, it makes an arc, and it's loud, so don't be alarmed. It just does it once, usually. Doesn't always do it. But I'll get to a certain RPM and it'll just start resonating.
Hi, I'm Wilhelmina, speaking to you from Vancouver Island off the west coast of Canada, and this is the summer of 2016. What I want to share with you this morning is the mission of the James Robitaille family. There are 4 members to the family: James, his wife Valerie, Valerie's daughter Hope, and Hope's partner Tavon Rivers. These are the folks who are currently developing the QEG, the Quantum Energy Generator, which is a machine that converts free energy into enough usable electricity to power the average American home. Free energy is real, says the family, and our mission is to put this energy back into the hands of the people where it belongs. The knowledge of how to access and use free energy is also real, they say, and has been suppressed by governments and corporations for over 100 years because it is a threat to the now 600 trillion fossil fuel industry. What we want is the release of all the free energy technologies that are now being hidden and held away from us. We want to use energy that is abundant and renewable and is free and does not harm the earth or any of its inhabitants and will allow moderation of the climate. Can you imagine our cars and planes and space vehicles being powered by non-polluting energy? Can you imagine all new manufacturing being based on clean energy. This is possible now. Inventors and investors who are passionate about free energy could come together in cooperative organizations to develop, produce, distribute, and install new free energy devices all over the world. There could be free training centers for these new technologies. Old energy jobs could change to new energy jobs. Imagine homes and commercial buildings being renovated with free energy. Mismanaged lands could be converted back to growing healthy food crops. Our ailing oceans could become living water again. This is our mission, says James Robitaille. Our free energy family is growing, he says. It's a big family already, and it's growing fast. We share the same hope for a better world. You are welcome to join us at any time. What we want is to fix the world with free energy, says James Robitaille, the Robitaille family. And so, there you have it. I'll say goodbye for now, and I will catch you later. So long.